Hey YouTube, I just wanted to come up with a quick video here for you and make you guys aware of something. W7 has done a video on these massive protests, anti-Trump protests here, if you see here on the screen, massive anti-Trump protest, Union Square, New York City, live stream. So I suggest you guys check it out. But I just wanted to play about a 10 to 15 second clip of this and then direct you guys to Dabu 77 to listen to the rest of it if you're interested. But check this out.
And apparently Lady Gaga has been trying to head a massive movement. You heard me right. Lady Gaga, with her 93 million followers on Twitter, has been trying to influence these protests in the streets.
There you go. Lady Gaga, 93 million followers on Twitter, is trying to influence these protests. Now we know that Lady Gaga is a Satanist. Okay, she's been involved in this spirit cooking thing. If you do a little bit of research here, you know, Hillary's also involved in this. It came out in the WikiLeaks emails. And here I just did a quick search on Hillary spirit cooking, and it all comes out here. And apparently Lady Gaga is a big fan of this lady here, Marina Abramovic. I probably butchered her name, but I think you guys get the point there. So you might do a quick search on this. But here's a video here. Paul Joseph Watson did Hillary tied to bizarre cult spirit cooking ritual. Now, I also did a video, it's been over a year ago here, called We Are Being Invaded. And those of us that are Christians and walk in the Spirit, we can, tell kind of what's going on. We have a little, we're near, we walk with the Lord, and the Lord reveals some things to us. So I did this video, and it explains that we were being invaded. And that's, really what this is about. I mean, because you've got massive protests going on over what? The fact that Trump was elected. I mean, what harm has Trump done? He's not in the spirit cooking. He hasn't done anything wrong, other than I made a lewd comment about some women, probably over some cocktails or something, and there's probably not a guy on the earth that, hasn't from time to time said something like that. I mean, that's the extent of the guy's sin. So, I mean, as opposed to Hillary, you've got Benghazi, she's a pathological liar, she's, been flying back and forth to this Jeffrey Epstein's island. They call it Pedo Island, at least 6 times. You've got her husband, Bill, that was, flew back and forth 20 to 30 times. I mean, it's apples versus oranges here. And so, and not only that, but, at first word, that Trump was elected, Putin, said right away, hey, Russia is ready to fully restore ties with the U.S. I mean, as opposed to these Satanists and these evil entities, that we have in Washington right now. This the election of Putin could very well put the brakes on World War III. Which Putin, when he stuffed 40 million people into a bunch of bunkers. I mean, that's serious prep. And so, I mean, just the fact that Trump's already been elected is going a long way to cool things off on the political scene worldwide. So another thing here really quick is here's a video I did on We Are Being Invaded. You might want to see that. But also I've done a lot of information, put out a lot of videos on what exactly is going on. And Jesus said in Matthew 24 that as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be, just before he returns. And so the $1 million question is, you have to ask yourself, well, what was happening in the days of Noah? Well, what was happening is, the sons of God, which were fallen angels, were interbreeding with human females, and they were genetically modifying everything, And, here we are again. So, I mean, these people that are protesting for no reason, and, trying to cause all this, strife and trouble, when, we have a shot at maybe, healing our land, at least to some degree. They're working for the enemy. They're not working for America. And, they've been brainwashed. So, you guys might want to take some time and go through my videos and just see if there's anything here that you like. But, you know, I'm telling you, man, there's so many people running around this world that are controlled or influenced by demonic entities. It's mind blowing, and people just can't see it because they don't have any spiritual discernment because they're not walking with the Lord. So I really suggest that you guys pick your Bible up and start reading it, King James version preferably, because some of the other ones are corrupted, especially the NIV. I mean, this whole verse is missing out of it. So, with that said, look at some of the videos that I've done talking about. Here's one that Nathan Lill did, but on Hagmann, the real invasion. Here's one, the Vatican prepping statement on extraterrestrial life. He's saying, they're our space brothers and sisters. Yeah, right. They're demonic entities. They haven't done anything for us yet, and so other than walk among us and cause all this trouble. But that's another video. Here's another one. Steve Quayle is talking about what I was just talking about: fallen angels, the offspring, in Genesis 6 for a detailed study on that. And I've done my very, very best, and I'm kind of like Putin. I mean, he did a video, a meeting with a bunch of journalists. He says, I don't really know how to get through to you people anymore. I mean, how serious this is. You just don't get it. And that's kind of how I feel. I mean, I've tried to tell you guys, that there's a bunch of guillotines on military bases. I did this back 3/19, 2013, so well over 3 years ago. I mean, so thank God, we've got Trump in there. I just hope and pray that he's protected and something doesn't happen to him. But clearly, I mean, Satan is pissed that, we've got a man in there that wants to stand up and do something right for the country for a change, rather than snort coke and get blowjobs in the back of limos like Obama. So, and that's the deal. You can research yourself. Larry Sinclair. I mean, he congressional testimony. It's a fact. So, I mean, this is the kind of leadership that we've had in our country, and hopefully now, we've got a little bit of hope, and God will stay, full-blown judgment on America. I mean, I really hope. I can't say it, for sure, because God is God, and God is going to do what He wants to do. But I can tell you this: if you're not on the right side of the fence, check this video out here, "The Hell of Hell" by Reggie Kelly, and because that's where most people are going to end up going. If you don't have Christ, that's definitely where you're going to end up going. So with that, God bless you, and please pray for Trump, pray for our new administration, and I just hope that he makes it. He gets inaugurated. I've really got concerns. Before they actually called the election, he was sitting, I think, at 254, and I was sitting here with a friend of mine, Dennis, who's an ex-law enforcement, and I was saying, my spirit's just saying, hey, he's going to take it, Dennis. It's like I've always said, he's going to take it, and I just knew he would, unless Hillary pulled something to try to steal it. But the popular vote was there. I mean, Hillary had nobody at her rallies, and Trump had standing room only, and people standing outside. They couldn't even get in, most of them. So, I mean, the writing was clearly on the wall. So, the New World Order, they're all shook up. Satan's upset. He's going to probably pull out all the stops, and so we need some, Christians to gather up some courage here and get behind our new administration and president. And I know he's not sworn in yet, but please keep him in your prayers, and do everything that you can to support him, because without him, we're toast. I think God's going to go ahead and lower the hammer on us. I got this strong feeling this is our last chance. And so, with that, love you guys. If there's anything I can do for you, let us know. And God bless you. Okay? Take care now. Bye-bye.